Welcome back to my channel on this trip to Alice Lake, where we'll be featuring camp layout for the kitchen, as well as a new game called Molkky. Our adventure begins on the beautiful Sea to Sky Highway, which travels from Vancouver up to Squamish, right along the ocean. Enjoy the views. Squamish, just outside backcountry brewing. Here's our initial setup of our camp. Here's all the different components. See where the beer, the fridge, and the toilet is. We're all set up. Just got to our campsite in Alice Lake in our Teardrop named Marshmallow, and our Jeep called Ruby. The best name in the world, I suppose. Here's our Coleman bug screen. I've got a new toy here to show you guys. I found on another YouTube channel. It's called UTTY, and it's a hanger system. So I set up a pole here and I zap strapped it to my table, and then I just hooked a light on there as one of my solar lamps. And now I have all these hooks here, so I can hang my dish towel, my pots and pans. They pretty much all have these kind of holes, so just hook it up there, and that's off your table, so you have a little bit of space. Set up a few ambiance lights on some poles with some solar lights. Let's see how it looks in the dark. Decided to have our teardrop this way, with the hatch here and the Jeep parked here, so that we could have our fridge access right there. And then that's just plugged into a Jackery or a Blue Eddy, depending on how I feel. And at the back, we have all our drinks, so quick access to the kitchen. My Renogy battery has this application to monitor it, so I can see what's happening on the battery. It's quite handy, actually. Camp all set up with some nice mood lights, some hanging lights on the teardrop, some prep lights on the prep table. Soon we'll start a fire. Tonight's simple dinner since we had a lunch. Just something easy. Our fire going. We have our solar lights outside for ambiance, and a solar lantern. We'll charge tomorrow, maybe. It's all trees, so who knows. A pole set up with another solar lantern. And then we have just an LED light, that magnetic one is shown on previous videos, just giving nice reflective light off the hatchback of the teardrop. It's a great setup. Picking up some breakfast. And lots of toast with some eggs, maybe got some cheese on top. Starting our walk around Alice Lake. Looks nice and calm. set up this pole, and I have zap strapped it to just a table, 2 zap straps, dime a dozen. Cut them when you're done. And then I've hung my pins along there, so I'll show you how I did it. So the pole is on OneTigris. We have a website here, OneTigris.com. They're expensive poles, but this is without one of the snaps. You can see they just clip in. It's super solid. And actually the top one is adjustable. So here's one clip so I can make it even higher. So just for fine tuning, there's 3 or 4 holes there for how high you want it to go on the last one. So it's a nice range. And then for the hooks, I hooked over top here with this UTTY. It's got a picture here of kind of the concept. It just hooks that on something, and then these are all adjustable straps. You can just lock in wherever you want. Molkky. And you set up the pins like this, and then you throw a stick at them, and you get the points on the pins if you knock over 1 pin only, but if you knock over 2 pins, that's 2 points. But the strategy comes in when you get close to 50, because if you go over 50, you go back down to 25 points. So let's say you're at 43, then you need the 7 pin only, so you have to figure out how to hit only the 7 pin and nothing else, otherwise you might only get 1 or 2, and then let's say you get 2 pins by accident because you missed the 7, then all of a sudden you're at 45 and you need the 5 pin, but it might be buried. So there's some strategy and fun. Years later in the game, and the pins have spread out. So I've got 38 now, so I can win with 1 shot because the 12 is separated out. So 38 plus 12 is 50, so I'd be exactly on the money. Fun game. This campsite is full of trees. We just have a little burst of sun there through a little crack, which gives me a little bit of shadowed light onto my solar panel. It's just shade everywhere pretty much, but that gives me like only a few watts. We're getting 3 watts. We were getting 7. So keep tweaking it. Maybe I can get 7 at best. So I'm not going to get much power. For lunch we have pre-prepared Cobb salad from Safeway, and we just chopped up a bit of Costco pre-cooked grilled chicken, what they call it, rotisserie chicken. Easy and delicious. No work. While I'm charging my other solar panel, I'm running the fridge off this Blue Yeti. You can see it even says 0 watts because the fridge pulls maybe 3 watts when it's in down cycle and the compressor's not running. But the Blue Yeti doesn't really register anything below about 5 watts or 6 watts or something like that. So it just shows 0, even though it's not really. Got this campsite. Nice and private. And then right off the back, got this whole area here for games, volleyball, and over in the distance, showers and bathrooms. Perfect for a teardrop. Cooking on the camp chef. A little vegetable medley going. And then beside that, we got on the first side, and a cast iron grill on top of the camp chef. Steak and veggies. So good, Costco steak. Like an 1.5 inch thick. Time for a nice propane fire after a good dinner. Cheers. Making some coffee. Got it all set up. My kitchen right here, so I always come over here and we have our fridge. And I have this hanging thing here, so one good thing about that is you just lift it up. Just hook it right there, and it doesn't fall. You can get whatever you need out of your fridge. Like in this case, milk. The kitchen, all going. Breakfast on the go. Eggs. Side table. And then my prep table right here with some cloths. Good system. Served. Walking on the trail around Alice Lake, right on the water. Beautiful trail with huge trees. Continuing on the trail. About a 3-kilometer walk, just a beautiful trail. Right back to your campsite. It's perfect. This camping meal, we're just doing something simple. A little KFC. Some avocado oil margarine, maybe melt a little bit of cheese slices, a little bit of milk, and we pre-cook some ground beef with taco seasoning. Mix that all together. We'll see how it comes out. Finished product. Cheese is still melting, but we'll get there. Light just threw one of my nice little solar lights on top, my lanterns. Just like throws a nice light around the campsite. Another use for the pole. Also have the Teardrop throwing a little bit of light from my magnetic LED strip. I just have it plugged into USB. That's nice. A little ambient light reflecting. Plenty of light for the camp. Hear the owl. Amazing. It's going crazy. Shot of the inside of the Teardrop and the TV running. Almost loaded up to get going back to town. We had a great time in Alice Lake. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up and join us again soon.